So hello. Yes, the game that we are going to get started with for October for our spooky month is a game with a title with spooky in it. Jam and the Mystery of the Mysteriously Spooky Mansion. So yeah, I heard that this game is kind of a reverse mystery game. So you know how like when you play mystery games, the goal is to find out who did it, who done it, who did the killing? But apparently in this, they have it reversed to where you know who the murderer is, but you don't know what they did, so you're supposed to find out what exactly they did. So that sounds like an interesting little twist on the whole mystery formulae. I read that it should take like 30 minutes to finish, so that'll probably be like an hour since my streams tend to be like double the predicted amount of time it takes. So yeah, if you guys are down for that, let's get started with that. And then here is the new layout for the BRB, or not BRB, for the regular stream. Let me pull up the game now. And let me get rid of the Witch's Heart music. And we'll get started. Speaking of, do you guys think we'll see any news on like Witch's Heart or Your Turn to Die this month? I hope we get something from either of them for the spooky month, because that would make me very happy. I actually had a pretty good day today because a content creator I really liked went on Twitter and talked for a bit. And to be honest, I have been a bit worried about them if they're doing okay, because they stopped talking around March, which was when like the COVID stuff started blowing up. So when I saw them tweeting and saying that they're okay and everything, it made me feel really happy, because I was like, oh, thank goodness that they're doing okay. They're just not going on Twitter, which is honestly understandable why you wouldn't want to go on Twitter right now. Yes. Let me pull up the game. Here it is. Jam and the Mystery of the Mysteriously Spooky Mansion. Well, let's get started. So yeah, it's a reverse whodunit. Let's go. How to play. Press space or left click. Oh, whoa. What did I do? I made it be full screen. Hold on. Go in Windows. Don't do full screen. Okay, there you go. Guys, how to draw bats? Please help. I don't know how good. I tried doing like a little bat thing on the little tie for my BRB, but it does not look like bat wings. So all right. Express or let. Whoa. Investigate the room with mouse. Inspect highlighted objects with left click. Gotcha. Now let me just make sure that this. Okay, looks good. Finally, it's time for me to unmask the villainous mastermind behind this case. And the culprit is Alexander V. Badman. Just as I suspected, my arch nemesis, the notorious intermunicipal criminal genius, Alexander V. Badman. Kid? Are you seriously doing this right now? You've evaded justice for too long, Badman. It's high time someone took you down. And that someone is me, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County. Lynn County? Oh boy. Okay, kid, listen. I realize maybe I don't have the best track record on this, but this time, I'm totally innocent, I swear. And what's more... Oh, I'm sure you're innocent. turned my mic up a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, I'm sure you're innocent, bad man. Just like that time with the T-Rex portraits.
It was just one T-Rex portrait, actually.
Or the haunted factory.
You technically never proved it was me underneath that bedsheet.
Or the puzzling predicament of the vanishing gazebos.
Alright, yeah, that one was totally me. But I'm telling the truth. I didn't do anything wrong in this particular abandoned house. I was just, doing some stuff when all of a sudden you came out of nowhere with a frying pan, knocked me out cold, and tied me to a chair. Extremely rude, by the way. But there's something else you need to know. Before you got here, I was poking around upstairs when I saw something seriously
doing some stuff. Right.
I'm serious, kid. You've gotta untie me and run for it. Like, there's some real uncanny shit going down here, and if we don't get out of here, we're gonna get...
Save it for the judge, bad man. The only thing I want to hear out of you is your confession.
My confession to what? I haven't even done anything yet.
I like how he says yet, as if he was planning on doing something bad. Your confession to, the crime. The crime that was done by you that I definitely have solved in its entirety.
Oh my god, you haven't even tried to figure out what's going on.
Of course I have. My powers of deduction are impeccable. I just need a minute to get my evidence in order, which I will be doing over there in a different room.
Wait, listen to me, kid. Kid, don't leave! Kid!
Stupid arch nemesis. Ugly turtleneck. The best time to wear striped sweater is all the time with a collar turtleneck.
I can prove he's the one who did it.
Just as soon as I figure out what it is. Maybe I should go find some actual evidence first.
Okay, so we explore the mansion to find evidence of Alexander's crimes, gather stuff to solve problems that you may encounter. Okay, so how about this?
Pretty sure a fire extinguisher is like the opposite of evidence. Still, it's good to have one handy in a place like this. This house is probably even older than asbestos.
Why didn't you take it then? Oh, some stuff? No?
Nice painting. I bet it's worth an awful lot. Wouldn't you agree, bad man?
Like last time, kid, I'm not here to steal anything. And besides, I know a reproduction painting when I see one. And I'm fairly confident you could buy that one for like $10 at IKEA.
I like this guy.
Alright. Oh, don't get to examine the plant?
It looks like this map's still using incandescent bulbs. I guess there's technically nothing illegal about energy and efficient appliances. But warm lighting with this color palette, that's gotta be criminal.
So, you ready to untie me yet?
Nope.
Okay. Well, we explored this room. Okay, so where are we on the map? Okay, so we're in the living room. Let's go to the parlor. And there's a key.
Huh, that's weird. This reminds me of Your Turn to Die. Looks like someone left a key hanging from the ceiling by a string. No idea why anybody would do that, but I do know that a clue this tantalizing's gotta lead to something significant. If only I could get it down.
Oh, I need to use stuff to get it down, I see.
Oh wow, a still life with a skull and a bottle of wine. Super original. Never seen that one before. There is something mysterious about it though. Is it the window? The white candle? Feels like the composition is missing something. I don't have anything to use for that. Oh, there's something under here. It looks like there's something way back underneath the couch. I could probably reach it if I just reached in. But on the other hand, it also looks like no one's vacuumed down there in at least half a century. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Well, it's a good thing I kept that 11-foot pole handy. Okay, so we need a bunch of stuff to be able to reach all this stuff. Alright, how about the kitchen? You do hear about an awful lot of dead bodies being stuffed in fridges. Assuming it's still functional, it'd be the perfect place to hide evidence. I'll just open it up and... I guess that's technically still food. The yellow mold seems to be enjoying it anyway. I'd give Hydrate, but I only have 64 channel points. Aw, well thank you. Thank you, Cactus. Also, I hope that you are having a very good day and that it is very spooky. Yellow mode seems to be enjoying it anyway. Oh, what's this? This fish seems, well, relatively fresh. Is this from Leo? Check, and I cannot stress this enough. Mark, gamers. Oh shit, you're right. I haven't said my catchphrase. Check mark, gamers. Alright, also, Hagu redeemed a Hydrate, so I'll have some of my tea. Yes, I said the thing. Rejoice. Rejoice. Which, given the circumstances, is pretty suspicious if you ask me. I guess I'll just take it with me. I had 64, now I have 400. Dang, you got like 400 in that short amount of a time? So thank you for the Hydrate. Guess I'll take it with me. Alright, that's one piece of evidence down. I think I should get at least one more before I go and confront Alexander. Yes, a fish. That will totally show you that he committed a crime. Also, Elio, just about 3K for low-quality mic Chan, so be prepared. Oh no. No, quick, someone make Hagu spend all their points on something so they don't have to use low-quality mic. Please, I beg of you. The oven seems to work at least. Might be fun to try my hand at a little baking while I'm here. Oh, someone left out their ingredients. That's not a good idea. A bunch of bugs are gonna come. Looks like they were going to bake a cake with all this. This piece of cake, bake a pretty cake. If they're not gonna do it, maybe I'll take a crack at it. Okay, let's add the flour. Some eggs. Whole, of course, for the extra nutrition. Then a stick of butter. A spoonful of sugar. Make some medicine go down. Whatever this weird almond sauce is. This is me cooking. I just throw it. Oh, this looks good. Oh, I'll put this in. If I put it on max heat, that'll just get it done cooking faster, right? And not, like, light my building on fire. Why waste all your points when doing one low-quality mic would be a 1/3 of my estate? What point? Low-quality Chan deserves the points. Low-quality mic Chan, best girl. Y'all, I don't know what you see in her. Vanilla flavoring. And mix it all together. What do you got? Looking good. Next up, time to bake. Okay, so let's put it in. Now then, let's get this cake of bacon. It's not what we see, it's what we feel. Ah, I see. Well, I don't understand what you guys feel about her then. Just need to figure out how. What? Just put it in the fucking oven. How do you bake the cake? Put it in the oven. There you go. Solution solved. Okay. So we can go to the library. Hey, there's a book on that chair. Well spotted, Jam. A book tucked away in a hard-to-find location. It's gotta have all sorts of clues and evidence squirreled away inside. I'll just open it and... Oh, something fell out. An aging post-it note. Was someone using this as a bookmark? And the text, Iron Snail Authorization. What could it mean? I mean, aside from Alexander V. Badman is super guilty, because that's totally what it says to me. Anyway, that makes 2 pieces of evidence. I should be able to figure out what Alexander's up to with this. Still, maybe gathering a little more evidence could be useful. Low quality Maichon is amazing. I can't see why you can't tell how amazing she is. Oh no, I guess I'm just a pleb then. Also, how are you gonna figure out what crime he committed with a fish and a post-it note that says Iron Snail Authorization? Like what, are you gonna find a dead body and be like, oh, he smacked him over the head with the fish, like Leo? The book is titled Ye Tome of Dubiously Plot-Related Information. It's open to a chapter somewhere in the middle. Chapter 15. Ye Tale of Ye Brothers 3. Once upon a time, there were 3 jesters who did themselves brothers. I can't do this kind of shit. Ye first jester was Klept Malek, ye scoundrel, Mahendra, and ye third, Jimbo. Off to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. IDK, how does some of the evidence in Danganronpa work? It just be like that. Meat on the bone. One day, went these 3 brothers with full merriment a jaunt down ye street, when yon spectre of death did them stop. Ho, knaves! Cried Death. Of ye 3, one must needs die, and that... What? That ye other 2 mayn pass. I can't do this. To this ye brothers wept profoundly. Alas, the wail away and wail away. None of them wished to see this kin before himself perish. So a cunning plan didst they devise. If one of us must needs die, spake Malek, a man of relentless exuberance, taken me first. First was I born, and first shall I die. Nay, excavulated Jimbo, with the grin his hand upon his bow tie. Pierced in a last oute, as they sayin', it must needs be me. Go to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Can we not compromise? Wept Mahendra, his hands raised in supplication. Instead, taken me, ye middle brother. And so, Death, moved by the show of brotherly loyalty, killed all 3 jesters and went off on the merry way. The end. No, there's more! Chapter 16. Ye tile ye once upon a time they in worsen ye cursed they randomly didst to jungan values into ye's yund upon the yunds of is that. If this is a proper spooky mansion, thank God it's over. If this is a proper spooky mansion, it stands to reason that there must be at least one rotating bookshelf. Badman probably has a secret passage hidden behind it, safe from prying eyes. But not for me. Now, if I were Badman, which book would I choose as a switch? This riddle requires a thorough analysis of his life and background.
Though on second thought, I'm not sure I actually know anything personal about him. His name sounds kinda old-timey? Is he, like, European or something? Well, if that's the case, then there's only one book on this shelf that could the switch. Huh. How to metric. Well, I guess that wasn't it. Maybe it's just a regular bookshelf after all. Alright. Is that everything? Looks like. Okay. Here, I guess I'll save. Alright. So we're in the library. I guess we'll go to the bedroom then. Oh, there's like a demonic circle. I did a demonic circle twice and I got what I wanted twice. So I think demonic circles get you what you want. That's gotta be the most terribly drawn demonic summoning circle I've ever seen. Oh, you didn't see my Shin Megami Tensei summoning circle then, Jam. Still pretty spooky though. In terms of occultic likelihood to corrupt the youth and steal their souls from the devil, I'd rank it like 5 points above rock music and just a smidge below Harry Potter. I don't think that's gonna work. Well, hey, it's the only stuff I have. Okay. The left-hand clown barrels toward the viewer like the world's most exuberant freight train. The vector of his relentless advance, a reminder of one's own impotence. Jam boops him on the nose. There is a faint click. Oh? The middle clown stares down with an expression of incalculable guilt, his hand raised in supplication to an absent god. Jam boops him on the nose. The click is slightly louder this time. The right-hand clown smirks in the shadows. His bow tie weighs heavily with the sacred promise of a seltzer to the face. Does anyone here like to drink seltzer? I feel like I'm weird because I like drinking seltzer. Jam boops him on the nose. From somewhere behind the painting comes the sound of shuffling machinery. The mechanism seems to have reset itself. Is there anything I'm missing? I guess. Hey, that bedside table looks pretty promising. Bet there's some solid evidence in there. That or another Gideon Bible. Gideon Bible. Why did I say Gideon? Gideon. Let's see. Lucky me, it's a revolver. Is Jam actually the criminal? And it's still got 5 bullets. It's still... How do you know that it... Okay. What a totally innocuous and normal item for an American teenager to find lying around the house. Totally normal. You know, I don't really trust Jam very much. I think Jam might potentially... Whoa. Hello? Hi. Can't look at a candle. Too busy not to get my soul sucked out through my teeth. Oh god, what is that thing? Why does it have so many eyes? Oh god, oh man, oh god. Shoot it. Keep it together, Jam. It's just a taxidermied... Wow, I can't read today. Taxidermied model. All I need to do is take the gun, look that thing in the eyes, and... Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Use your gun. If it's a demon, it probably got here by magic, so magic can send it back, right? Just gotta find the right spell in this book. Isn't metric a math book? Centi, milli, micro, nano? Oh god, it's not working. Use the fish. Okay. Oh, cool, a yardstick. All I need to do is walk past that demonic monstrosity. Holy crap, it's gonna eat me alive. Okay, we'll come back to this room later, then. If there's one thing I've learned from playing a copious amount of video games, it's that you always need to check the trash cans. Thank you. Thank you. I still check the trash cans in Pokemon despite, like, every single game, other than maybe a couple not having anything being in trash cans. You know, if things work out correctly, I'm going to be a demon for Halloween on YouTube. And what did I miss? Why are you fighting an eye zombie lizard? You're gonna be a demon for Halloween? What does that mean, Barn? So I don't know, that'd just be how it is. We'd just be in this spooky mansion. Also, we tried to defeat it with math, but that didn't work. And we tried to shoot it, but we wouldn't shoot the gun. You never know where someone might have hidden a key item, or even an equipable item that heals 6.25% of your maximum HP per turn. Okay, maybe one of those is slightly less useful than the other in this situation. Still, even if there were something good in there, I can't say I'm super thrilled about reaching in and grabbing it. There are some pretty nasty looking tissues wadded up in there. Oh. Yeah, shoot the trash can. I don't think that's gonna work. Well, we're all out of things to use then, Jam. Why, who's that supremely graceful and astute super sleuth in the mirror? Could it be Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County? Why does Jam say between 4 and 17? Like, what, does Jam... Just say how old you are, Jam. Like, what, are you 5? Oh, I'm ever so busy solving crimes. I can't possibly stop to pose for the cover of the Nancy Drew review. Okay, maybe just this once. Torch for death. Maybe I should be holding a book to showcase my thoughtful, meticulous side. Doot for death. Just casually brushing up on the metric system, you know? Been measuring some kelvins lately. I'm doing some hectometers. Did you see my beautiful art? Was it the Hello Charlotte little edit that you did? Because yes, I loved it. It was very good. Loved it, Cactus. Yes. Yes, then yes, I have seen it. Winter fun. Why, yes, I do use the 24-hour clock. How did you know? Use the gun. Can I get... Yeah, let's see what happens when you use the gun. It's a dark and stormy night in the city, and a mysterious figure is prowling the streets with a gun in hand. That's right. Jam's the world's greatest adult detective above the age of 18 in the western half of Lynn County is on the case. Taller than 2 kids in a trench coat and infinitely more capable of voting in state and federal elections. And of course, legally allowed to say cusses. Shit. Son of a heck. Well, maybe give it 1 to 14 years. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Cactus. Let Jam say fuck. Whoa, Elio, keep it PG. Let Jam say fuck. What is this? Is there something in the tub? Let's see. Oh. Let Jam say fuck. Very good. I'm glad that you are behind me on this, Barn. Oh god. I don't want this. I don't think anyone has ever wanted this. What is it? A settingly detailed horse mask? I want that. What do you mean no one's ever wanted that? I want that. Alright, let's go to the study. My friend had one of those. June has one of those. June has sent me a picture of him wearing the fucking horse mask in, like, his cousin's room, I think. And his cousin has, like, a Do You Know the Way painting, like, framed in his room. That was an experience to see that photo.
Billy sit. No idea who this chump is, but he's got some seriously creepy eyes.
Oh, Billy S, I mean. Let Jam say fuck. Yes, we are the Let Jam say fuck crew. He brought it to band class, let me borrow it, and I proceeded to be known as the horse mask saxophonist for like 5 months. Now you need to make an edit where you have the horse mask on your barn face. I used to have one. It got destroyed sadly. Man, that sucks. I want to buy one someday.
So they can follow you around the room. Hey, you. Yeah, you there, Billy. You looking at me, huh? What's that? No? Yeah, I didn't think so. Better watch yourself, punk. I've got my upsettingly detailed eye on you.
Let me see what the other options are. Oh, whoops. Shoot it.
Probably not the best idea. But I mean, I can't say I'm not tempted. I don't think that's gonna work. Alright. A locked box! Narrative convention Narrative convention dictates that it's gotta be full of treasure, or at least an important bit of evidence.
Gundam Tanaka.
But how to open it? With a gun, of course. I could try unlocking it with a gun, I suppose. Though a bobby pin would be a lot easier to fit into the tumbler. Maybe, just maybe, this box is actually locked. In metric. Let's see. If you carry the 9 and follow PEMDAS... Nope, still locked. Maybe if I tried radians? I don't think that's gonna work.
Well, what is gonna work, Jam? Tell me, what is gonna work?
Oh, what's this? A mysterious letter? I bet it's full of all kinds of dirt on Batman. The concludent statement of D. Killer.
As this rubescent haze dissipates from about my consciousness, in most total clarity do I revisit those actions which over the preceding month I did prerogatate. This dude's using too many smart words. I don't like him. This house, how it reeks of that most sanguineous humor. And so too my sullied hands, which did that humor spill. He and I thought ourselves bold, but that facade crumbled like ash before that tremendous horror that from out mine floor did emerge. Speaking of facade, have any of you seen like a clip that went around on Twitter kind of recently of someone playing facade and like telling them to wear masks and them like freaking out and like kicking them out because they're like anti-maskers? It was very funny.
To merely witness it rising from the circle would itself percuss the brain to insensibility. I don't have Twitter. Aw, sorry about that, Cactus. I am a Twitter head. It is best not to think of such things. The deed is done, and undone can it not be. Yet these words assuage my woe little. That vitescence, which from mine friend I repped, that I might invoke the demon, how glad would I be to have it back. And the demon, perlineated from this earth. I only have Discord and TikTok. That's honestly understandable, Cactus. I was mad then, so too was he. And now, of him, only his lone mandible remains. As for that demon, I have sealed it, its essence within the lawn statuary, and transpaled its corporeal form upon my harpooning gun. Still does it stand, as though a corpus lifelorn. But full well I know that comely death desires as little to do with the demon as I. And oh, the worms that out from its immaculate corpse do wriggle and bream. The worms!
I am but a festering rind of cheese swollen to bursting with worm. What is this guy on? Their blood-ravenous susurrations churn the rancid milk of my soul. Ah, yes. The rancid milk of my soul. The writhing, the gnawing, the boundless hunger. He's like trying to sound smart and like make this cool sounding story, but then he's just talking about like cheese and milk and shit. Even now, I can feel the corpulent. Boring! I could barely even read most of that. Same, Jam. The rancid milk of my soul is the name of my mixtape. Oh, send me it, Bun. I will listen to it. That sounds like a hit mixtape. Sounds like very chef's kiss. But whatever it said, I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the crimes that Badman definitely committed here. I bet. Hell yeah. Now you have to give me that mixtape. Fine. Alright. So I read that. Okay, I think I've explored every place in here. You got anything new to say, bruh? Alrighty, time to wrap this up. I know what you did, and I've got the evidence to prove it. A fish! And a cryptic note. I have to say, this case was a tricky one. A strange fish and an encrypted message. For a lesser detective, one less worldly and rigorously well-versed in subjects ranging from geography to social studies, perhaps it would have even been insurmountable. But not for me, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County. It took all my wits to crack this one, but once I saw the connection, the answer was as clear as obsidian. As obsidian? Kid, have you ever actually, been outside Lynn County? Curious that you should mention travel, Badman. Most curious indeed. Also, just for the record, I did in fact visit Portland for a Raffi concert when I was 4, so you can stop treating me like some ignorant child anytime now. Anyway, my first hint was in the initials of the note. Iron Snail Authorization, or ISA. What else could that stand for, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. International Secret Assassination! Not content to be a mere intermunicipal criminal genius, you had set your sights on a much grander prize. Cold-blooded murder in a foreign land. Do I look like a cold-blooded murderer to you? Looks can be deceiving, Badman. That's the first rule of detectiving. Regardless, it wasn't enough to merely uncover the nature of your plot. I had to identify your intended victim and means of assassination. Fortunately, you left me with a second valuable clue hidden in the note. Why write snail and not, for instance, sarusophone? Because no one knows what the hell a sarusophone is, right? What the fuck is a sarusophone? I'm looking that up, actually. What is that? Sarusophone. What the fuck is this? A family of transposing woodwind musical instruments. Okay, so it looks like a tuba, I guess? Or, yeah. Okay. I guess that's what a sarusophone is. But think, where are snails most commonly eaten? That's right, France! Of course, we both know you're too broke to fly to France, so I had to look elsewhere. Ouch. Wow, okay, that was totally unnecessary, right? Jam's kinda mean. In France, the national language is French. But do you know where else they speak French? Canada! That's where! A vast, almost entirely uninhabited wilderness, full of extremely polite, internationally famous musicians who don't lock their doors at night, a mere 8 hours away by car.
I couldn't devise a more perfect venue for your vile schemes, even if I made it up entirely on the spot.
You're pretty much there already, kid.
But how, then, to commit this murder? A wayward hockey puck? Locking your victim in a cage with a starved beaver? No, such means are too inelegant for someone like yourself. And thus we come to the fish. To kill a francophone, only one tool is suitable. Poisson!
Wait, what?
It means fish in French.
Oh.
Anyway, just in case you're still planning to go ahead with the whole fish murder road trip thing, I went ahead and took the precaution of slashing your tires.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
My work here's pretty much done.
Wait, you did what?
Later, or rather, hasta la vista. That means later in French.
I'm pretty sure that's Italian. Ugh, what a mess. Stuck in a haunted house, tied to a chair. Now I need to buy new tires. At least it can't get any worse. Still, the kid was right about one thing. Nice long vacation in Canada sounds pretty appealing right now. The end, ending 1 out of 16. Try a different set of evidence. Oh, you can. Oh? Okay, I can do more apparently. Let me see then. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. Okay. I've got a thing right here, so let me pull it up. Let me pull this up for myself. Open it. I guess open it with Google Chrome. There we go. Alright. Okay, I got a guide for this game. So let me go. Where was it? The bedroom? Yeah. Now we press this. And we press this. And then we press this. And the painting opens to reveal a secret compartment. A secret passage. Alright, let's see what's in here. It better be something cool, considering it was locked behind that stupid clown puzzle. A garden gnome? I could live without it. Weird thing to put in a secret compartment, though. Guess that means I could use it as evidence? What? Ah, yes, I found a gnome. Let me use it as evidence. Okay. Okay. And you... Oh, wait. I guess I'll save. Okay. So is it bedroom? Yeah. Okay, so go to bedroom. Click on bedside table. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on the Gideon Bible. Alright. And then we go to the parlor. Huh, that's weird. Looks like someone left a key hanging from the ceiling by a string. No idea why anybody would do that, but I do know that a clue this tantalizing's gotta lead to something significant. If only I could get it down. To use the gun. Good thing I have this loaded revolver handy. Let's see. Ready, aim, and an alley-oop. The thrown revolver strikes the key and knocks it loose from the ceiling. Worked like a charm. I sure am glad I took all those gun-throwing classes back in elementary school. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Go to the bathroom. Alright. on object in bathtub, go to lounge, click on monster and use mask. Okay. I had a feeling I'd have to use the mask on him. Alright. Right. Maybe I could use the mask. If I just put it on. This isn't helping. Okay, maybe if I put the mask on it instead? Wow, that's somehow exactly as terrible as it was before. Still, at least it's not any worse. What does that do? Okay. I guess we can explore this room more now, right? Alright, well, now that the taxidermy demonic entity is out of the way. You didn't get it out of the way, it's still there, Jam.
I can get back to what's really important here. Pocketing everything with an eye shot that isn't nailed down. Starting with this candle. Not actually sure I'm gonna need this, seeing as the house is pretty adequately lit already. But I'm not really opposed to the ability to light random things on fire either. Jam?
I think Jam is the murderer. Or whatever they're saying committed a crime or whatever.
I sure am glad that I can walk past this absolute nightmare without any issues at all. Ha ha ha! Yep, gonna walk on over to pick up this yardstick while avoiding looking to my left at all costs.
Totally cool. So I just got texted by someone. Hold on, let me go mute my phone.
Do something, so that's kind of shitty of me. Feel a little bad.
Fuck. Okay.
Wait a second. This isn't a yardstick. It's all in centimeters and stuff. What a waste of wood. Honestly, how are you even supposed to use that?
What do we use? I guess I'll use the book.
I suppose I did pick up that book on metric back in the library. I guess I could try and figure it out. Units of measurement, international standard. Divisible by 10, something French or whatever. 1 kilometer is equal to 0.62 miles. Wow, I think I get it. Of course, such instantaneous mastery is to be expected, seeing as I'm Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County.
Sorry, I just feel a little bad about something right now. Anyway,
A prodigy like me eats Newtons for breakfast. Well, fig Newtons anyway.
wondering when Pokemon Shield next streams. I'm sorry, Joe. I haven't been feeling like having Pokemon Shield streams. Alright. Let's go to the parlor.
Also, how are you doing, Joe? It looks like there's something way back underneath the couch. I could probably grab it if I just reached in. But on the other hand, it also looks like no one's vacuumed down there in at least half a century. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
What have you been working on? I don't know what you've been working on.
A meter's basically 10 feet, right? Just gotta push it a little to the left and... Got it. Looks like a stack of $20 bills. So, like, 12 bucks in metric. Even after being down there, they smell ever so faintly of minty freshness. Definitely a product of bad man's money laundering.
Okay. Alright, so that should be everything for me to be able to get all of the endings. So let's go do all of the endings now. Alright, the jig is up, bad man. And I know how you did it too. You did it with a gnome and cash. Wait, don't just leave me here. Alright. You used the gnome, and you used the stack of 20s.
I knew exactly what was going on as soon as I found the money under the couch.
Wait, there's money down there? Damn, I only checked between the cushions.
And you know what they say, when there's smoke, follow the money. So I followed that money all the way back to the filthy heart of the criminal enterprise that spawned it. And that heart is you, Alexander V. Badman. Or should I call you Lucky Benny's House of Gnomes?
Wait, what?
Surprised I caught on so quick? Well, maybe next time you should remember who you're dealing with. Specifically, you're dealing with Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17, in the western half of Wynn County. Is late. It's all good. I'm happy that you're here now, though, Roselet. How's your day going? Are you happy that it is Spooky Month? I'm happy it's Spooky Month. I know all about the eBay listings for the stolen vintage garden gnomes that you're scalping. Mostly because I googled them on my phone like 6 minutes ago, but I mean still. You've been using this abandoned mansion as your base of operations for fencing lifted lawn leprechauns.
I realize it's impossible that you, I don't know, forgotten my first name over the span of the last 15 seconds, but my name is Alexander, not Benny. Hell, I don't even own a computer.
I am. I love October. It's the best month of the year, ain't it? I freaking love October. Everyone gets to play RPG Maker games around this time of year, so I'm excited to see more people get into RPG Maker games. That's like my favorite thing about October. And then more RPG Maker games tend to come out this month. I'm sure something like that wouldn't even be a trifle for a criminal mastermind like yourself. But either way, I'm shutting your business down for good.
Elia, what have I missed? Can you explain the game? So you play as this character Jam, and they're under the impression that this person Alexander has committed a crime. So we went around this whole house to find evidence, but it's like, we have no idea what the fuck he did, so Jam is just coming up with bullshit to like say that he committed a crime, and that's the game, pretty much. And right now I'm using gnomes and cash for his motivation for committing whatever crime he did.
But either way, I'm shutting your business down for good.
I got the Canada ending, which is the, if you use the fish and the cryptic note. Better than that, I haven't gotten any other endings.
Here's some customer feedback for you, bad man. 0 out of 5. Wouldn't shop again. Later.
So in that ending, we say that he was planning on doing an assassination with a fish around the world, and especially in Canada. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to They're right, though. I would like to go to Canada." And then he gets killed by like this monster, and that's the ending.
Later.
Kid, aren't you forgetting something? Something like untying me?
Don't just leave. I don't want to die.
For God's sake, at least take me with you to the police station. No, it is not free. It is $2 on itch.io. If you got the Black Lives Matter bundle, though, it comes in that. Well, at least I didn't get left totally in the lurk. If I break the gnome with my feet, maybe I could cut myself free with one of the shards. Just gotta... Wait, where'd it go? I swear it was here just a second ago. Oh, fuck. Does he die in every ending? Lucky Benny's House of Gnomes. Okay, so I think he got killed by the gnome there. Alright. Oh. I am missing an item, I just realized. Alright. Let me go to the study. And then... yeah. Click on this. A locked box. Narrative convention. Yeah, I already saw that. Let's use the key. I guess a key would probably make the most sense. And it's open! A bloodstained knife! There's like a 0% chance this baby wasn't involved in some crime or another. Not really sure what crime, but I can work it out as I go. Wait. Has this always been looking around? Billy S. Oh, okay. So no. Alrighty. Well, let's go confront our criminal and use the gnome and the knife this time. Alright, hello. Do knife and gnome because I'm 99.999 sure Jam is gonna say he tried to kill the gnome. Yes, the bloodstained knife and the gnome. At first, I admit you had me stumped. After all, what could a common garden gnome and a bloodied knife possibly have to do with each other? And more importantly, with you? Absolutely nothing, because I've never seen either of those before in my life. But then it dawned on me. There could only be one solution. For a man like you, driven by the thrill of the fight with a callous disregard for life itself, what else could satisfy your sanguine impulses? That's really not a very accurate description. This whole time, you've been in charge of a secret criminal cabal. A cabal dedicated to illicit, underground, extremely lethal, gnome blood sports. Your silence says it all. Trapping innocent gnomes in cages, starving them to stoke their fury, arming them with kitchen knives. You disgust me. What a sick, sick world we live in. Literally, none of that was remotely true. It doesn't even make any sense. Nothing in this twisted society makes sense, bad man. The blood, the greed, the insatiable hunger. Jam is the best kid detective in the Western County, blah, blah, blah. I need 20K. I believe in low-quality mic-ton supremacy. Y'all need a simp for someone else, not for low-quality mic. All of it swirling together in the gutter of depravity. It's too much for one kid detective to solve. I don't simp, you simp. It's not September anymore, Joe, so you can feel free to simp again. It's now spooky October. Spooktober, and we're playing spooky games all month. It's 2 months. Well, I play spooky games all year round, but especially so during Spook Month. I'm not allowed to simp for anyone. Yin said so. Aw. It's no simp or you get spooked September. Well, what? But I want to get spooked. It's too much for one kid detective to solve. Even for me, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go home, have some deep thoughts about the evils of human nature, and write some poetry about it. This sinful earth is crying soft. It's sobbing, drowned by cries of strife. Who can bear hope's torch aloft? Komaida Nagito.
Above the waves of ruthless life.
Yeah, that's a good start. Kid? Wait, you can't just leave me here. Kid, come back! Oh, fuck. The fucking gnome is back. Kid? And then the gnome killed him again. Alright. So now, let's use the knife and the cash. You've been gnomed.
Cash, blood, and a knife. A classic combination, no?
Yeah, he died from the gnome again. The gnome came with the knife. I think he's gonna die every single ending.
A combination that, at a glance, can signify only one thing.
Murder. Kid, I swear to God, I'm not a murderer. I've never even seen that knife before.
One of those two statements may be true, but the other is without a doubt a lie.
But yes, I'm only allowed to simp jokingly for Yun, otherwise I get a stern look. I see.
To determine which is which, we must first take stock of our subconscious biases. If not murder or mugging, are there other ways one can make money with a knife? Knife throwing at a circus, perhaps, but you're no clown, bad man. You just dress like one.
Wow. Wait, what's wrong with my turtleneck? Yeah, turtlenecks are very attractive. Excuse you?
No, in these modern times, classical detective thinking is too old-fashioned. When I realized this, I knew what I had to do. Which admittedly was a waste like 15 minutes of YouTube watching some dude breaking raw spaghetti with his forehead.
That sounds like something I would do too.
Also, I got a 10 out of 10 on my essay. Congratulations, Cactus! Very good job. I'm proud of you. But what an enlightening 15 minutes it was.
Was it the Danganronpa one that you did?
Online, there's an audience for anything, even mildly fetishistic pasta demolition videos. And where there's an audience, there's advertising money.
It was on the president, not the current one. Was it about Gundam Tanaka being president?
So, while the average armchair detective might look at the evidence and see murder as the only option, I know what's really going on here.
You Danganronpa the president, good on you. Also, turns out I did my slideshow wrong. Oh,
what free game? Can I play Joe? It's not that spooky, but there are some spooky bits. What's the game called? With this abandoned mansion as your hideout, you've been making a little side money. By making ASMR videos of yourself cutting random objects in slow motion with this knife taped to your chin.
Oh, I've actually played Liar Liar.
I have played Liar Liar before in the past.
I really like Tokimeki Waku's stuff. I hope that they get to doing their remake someday soon.
Has my investigative prowess left you too stunned for words? I'll take that as your confession, bad man. Yet another case solved by yours truly, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County.
Wait, hold up, kid. Let's just assume for a moment you're right about this. And let's just say that I am a cat, and I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Are you basically saying that I didn't do anything illegal?
I mean, no, nothing technically illegal.
So you agree that I'm innocent?
Yes, I have played Mr. Rainers. It is up on my YouTube, actually, Cactus, if you would like to watch that sometime. Yeah, I guess.
Great, then you're gonna untie me, right?
I said it wasn't illegal, but it's still kind of weird, you know? Yes, I have played all of Ethering's games. So I've played Mr. Rayner's Solve It service, at least for the demo. When the full version of that comes out, I plan on playing it immediately. And then I've also played Tomorrow Won't Come for those without, and I'm planning on playing Rehab Friday whenever that comes out. I said it wasn't illegal, but it's still kind of weird, you know? You can keep the knife and the cash, but I'm done here. I'll watch it once I finish watching Tomorrow Won't Come for those without. Nice, I hope you enjoy it. It's a really interesting game. I think I'm gonna go home and watch more of the spaghetti guy. There's something weirdly hypnotic about the way the noodles crack across his forehead. Well, that was definitely more information than I ever wanted to know. Could have been worse though. I've at least got the knife, and I somehow even made a little money. I wish tomorrow wouldn't come. I mean, understandable, Barn. Just gotta figure out how to cut the ropes with my hands tied behind my back. Honestly, how hard could it be? Thief gets wrecked by epic demon. So I was going to the big clown fight at the let's say AM house when I heard this weird sound, and it was honestly kinda relieving. I can't read the rest of what it is. It's just been that day. I'm sorry about that, Barn. I hope things look up for you tomorrow and everything. I know how that be. Indie number 4, not illegal. Still kind of weird. Okay. So let's see. We'll do the jaw. Wait, do I have the jaw? I don't think I have a jaw. Okay, so let me get the jaw. Okay, so monster, click on the candle, go to the bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom. Alright. Click on the trash can and use candle. Gotcha. If there's... Wait, I don't have the candle. Wait. Did I not do that? Oh, wait. Oh, no, I have it. I do have it. I was just on the wrong tab. Good thing I have this handy candle already lit. If there's a second thing I've learned from playing a copious amount of video games, it's that an adequately quantity of fires solves pretty much anything. Well, that's pretty soundly on fire. Hope tomorrow's better, Barn. Yeah, today hasn't been that good for me. I had coffee mixed with ice cream. Oh, that sounds disgusting. It will be, but requires me to sleep very early. I'm drained out. Sorry that you guys are not having very good days, Joe and Barn. I know I felt a little bad earlier about something, too. Hope everything starts looking up for all of us. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I've essentially become afraid of sleeping because I constantly oversleep. I know that feeling way too well. I guess I would recommend, yeah, just sleep early, which is what you said that you would do. Oh, and it looks like there's something in there after all. Just gotta reach through the flames real quick, and I've been afraid of sleeping because I think I'm gonna, like, die. I know that feeling too. Oh my god, there's like this sleep paralysis thing that I get occasionally where, like, I forget to breathe sometimes when I'm sleeping. It doesn't happen too often, but it does make me a bit scared when I go to sleep that I'm gonna stop breathing. Got it! Oh, that is definitely someone's jaw. What a lovely piece of evidence. I think I'm gonna wash my hands now. Now, let's see. Wow, that's 6 pieces of evidence. I seriously doubt that's anything else useful left in this trash heap. Better go confront Alexander and get it done with. Alright, well, let's save one more time. And now, what ending will we do? The jaw and the fish.
to the jaw and the fish. Alrighty, time to wrap this up. Yep. The jaw and the fish. Any of this look familiar? Would you even listen if I said no?
This is the fish from the kitchen fridge and the human jawbone that was left in bathroom trash can.
The possibility has always been terrifying and very real for me since a classmate's dad passed away in his sleep in the 3rd grade. Yeah, I'm kind of terrified of, like, being unable to breathe because I actually had an accident as a kid that, like, made me stop breathing because I got in, like a driving accident and, like, my head went into the wheel. It was a go-kart, and I stopped breathing for, like, a solid while as people were trying to, like, get me to the hospital and all that. And I remember, because I was there with my friend, we were doing, like, go-kart stuff. It was in October, actually, for Halloween. And, so I was looking at my friend just being like, I can't breathe, bro. Can someone please help me breathe? And ever since then, I've been terrified of being unable to breathe because that was, like, the scariest moment of my life, trying to breathe and being unable to.
This is the fish from the kitchen fridge and the human jawbone that was left in bathroom trash can.
Wait, human jawbone in a trash can? And you just picked it up and threw it in your backpack?
I uncovered it while I was searching for clues. Exactly as you planned, no doubt.
You seriously believe I just left someone's jaw in the garbage? Do you think I'm some sort of serial killer?
You'd like me to think that, wouldn't you?
No, I would not.
Trying to pull the old reverse psychology, eh? Too bad. You can't fool me that easily. It's impossible to trick Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County. Everything was staged to make it look like those were important clues that would lead me to the answers I sought, but that was an elaborate ruse. This discarded mandible, this crimson fish, is trying to kill the fish. I think I'll stop breathing when I sleep. Grr. Yeah, that's how I feel too, just because I'll wake up sometimes because I'll have forgotten how to breathe. And then I'll freak out for a bit, but then I'm able to get myself breathing again. These weren't clues at all. Their true nature becomes apparent when you combine them. In actuality, this was a jaw-dropping red herring.
I'm going to ignore the pun for now. More importantly, are you actually agreeing that I didn't commit any crimes here?
It may be true that nothing you've done here was illegal, but you did try to trick me, waste my time, and tarnish my reputation as Jam, the world's greatest kid
And I'm just gonna stop you right there. None of that was me either.
A likely story. If you didn't leave those red herrings lying around, then who did it? It's not like anyone else is living here.
Actually, about that, there's something you need to know, kid. Upstairs in the lounge, there's this god-awful monster, and I'm pretty sure it's...
Oh, yeah, that. I put a horse mask on it.
You what?
It's still kind of freaky, though. Like, trust me, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have nightmares about that mask for the better part of my adult life. Anyway, since there's nothing for me to actually do here, I'm gonna go scrub those images from my brain with some ice cream and binge television. Later, loser. Try coming up with an actual crime next time.
Kid, wait, at least untie me first. Come back. Well, it's just you now, Alex. Deep breaths, deep breaths. You're gonna get out of here alive. Nothing to be afraid of. I mean, what could be so awful about a horse mask? And then he died again. Alright, let's get ending 6 now. That's the jaw and the note.
Alright. The note was the first piece of evidence I uncovered.
Is there any ending where he survives, right? I want to know. Will he ever survive?
Iron snail authorization sounds cryptic at first glance, but in actuality, its meaning is quite simple. An iron snail, metal on the outside but soft on the inside. In other words, a tooth with a crown. That seems like a bit of a leap. Perhaps if I hadn't discovered my second piece of evidence, this human jawbone. I think I've been changed by my financial situation. Because I'm looking at an ad for Wendy's newest burger and I just think, why would I spend money on that when for the cost of that I could get so much more food? I mean, I think we can all relate to that a bit. Because, like, you could buy a lot of stuff if you cook it. And especially, I think that too. Like, I spent, like, I want to say, like, $36 on my groceries for this month. Because I'm trying to conserve as much food as I can. And it can be hard going outside because I'll be, like, looking at Burger King and I'll be like, I want to get it. But I probably shouldn't because I've only got, like, $50 in my bank account right now. I used to have more money to blow and a lot less to spend it on. So it's been a shift, that's for sure. Yeah, my amount went down by, like, $400. So now I'm trying to not spend too much myself. That's not real, is it? I mean, it smells kind of rotten, so yeah. Anyway, once I had that, I knew exactly what you were up to. This whole time, how little does your food cost? My food costs $100 every time I go, but I don't pay for it. My dad does. So you see, the thing was, I didn't buy a whole lot of food. I bought, like, Lunchables and stuff. I bought some freezable, like, stuff. I didn't buy a lot. I had, like, 2 bags of food, which also included, like, a shirt and my green hair dye. So I didn't buy a lot of food, honestly. But, like, I bought some food last month that I still have left over. So, yeah. This whole time, unbeknownst to anyone, hiding in the shadows, you've been studying to become a dentist! I have? Of course you have! It's the only possible solution. And you know, I'm actually pretty proud of you. It takes a lot of courage and determination to break from your criminal ways and turn your life around. I've totally got your back on this one. Oh, that's really pretty nice of you. Totally wrong, but nice. Did you see something? Nope, just thinking to myself what a great pal you are, Jam. Now, how about you untie me so I can get back to studying? Got a big dentist exam coming up, you know? Sure thing, Alexander, old pal. Or maybe even Palexander? Okay, fine, maybe not that one. Oh my god, is he actually gonna live this time? Anyway, let me just find my pocket knife and I'll get you out of here. Turns out putting like 50 knots in a rope is pretty straightforward, but untying those knots is a real pain. Funny how that works, isn't it? What? What was that behind him? There's like a skull or something? Did the monster kill them both again? Even when he gets out, he doesn't get out. Man, I feel bad for this dude. I feel bad for this dude a lot. Okay. Now let's do the gnome and the note. Alright, time to wrap this up. You'd be surprised how far you can stretch money. Yep. Especially if you do like the whole bargain bins and stuff, like... Yee. Okay. Let's do gnome and note. Now you may be wondering, what's the connection between a seemingly innocent garden gnome and this incomprehensible post-it? I honestly couldn't be any less concerned about that than I am right now. What I actually want to know is, are you going to untie me, or what? Well, allow me to enlighten you. Oh great, here we go. This note reads, Iron Snail Authorization. Snails are mollusks. And you know what else are mollusks? Clams. And clams is slang for American dollars. I'm sure you can see where this is going.
Do you even know where this is going?
It's all going back to you, bad man. Iron is a metal, and American dollars are made using metal presses through the authorization of the U.S. Mint. And you know what's closely related to mint? That's right, catnip, which is a drug for cats, which is exactly what you're smuggling in these garden gnomes.
Wait, am I smuggling catnip or cats?
No, I mean neither. Well, okay, I won't rule either of them out, but I'm talking about drugs here. And not the soft stuff like whatever my brother's been vaping out behind the shed. I'm talking hard drugs. Crack, snow, candy, powder, dust, blow, heck, even coke, just to name a few of them.
Are some of those do they call candy a drug? Is that like a name of a drug?
Need I continue?
You really don't.
Yeah?
I don't know anything about drugs, to be honest. In some places of the world, probably, yeah.
But this is the end of the line for you, bad man. You know what they say about people who smuggle drugs and garden gnomes, don't you?
No.
Here's what they say. Crime doesn't pay.
Oh, for foot. Listen, kid. This has gone on long enough. I don't care about this stupid gnome. But if you and me stay in this house even a minute longer, we're likely to be eaten by worms or a demon or something. I'm Bob Ross.
Hello, Bob Ross.
So, would you just untie me already? You gonna paint a happy little tree? I can, Bob Ross.
Not until I've heard you confess with my own ears.
Fine. I did the gnome crime. Happy now?
Yep.
So you'll untie me?
Nope.
What?
Why? You know what else they say? Don't do the gnome crime if you can't do the gnome time. I'll let you mull that one over in the slammer. And by the slammer, I mean this room where I'm leaving you.
And the kid's gone. Time to die. Okay, Alexander. Let's take this slow and calm. You're gonna make it out of here alive. You just need to smash the gnome with your feet, grab one of the shards, and cut yourself free before whatever that thing is comes downstairs. It's fine. Totally fine. Oh, God. Ugh!
I didn't get to warn soon enough. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure I've got plenty of time.
Gnome crime doesn't pay. Alright. Well, let's try a different set of evidence. Okay. So, let's do the fish and the knife. Wonder what that'll be.
Alrighty. Let's do the fish and the knife. A herring and a thoroughly used knife. Suspicious, no?
By the way, the gnome with the worm is gone now. Yeah, sorry I couldn't warn fast enough. One more.
Or so I thought, but in actuality, the truth was even stranger than I could have guessed. Consider the herring. A common bait fish, yes, but also an international culinary staple.
It's all good, Elio, don't worry. So I feel bad.
Yet that alone was not enough for me to narrow the scope of what was afoot here. For that, I needed to look at the utensils at hand. I found no evidence of any intent to cook this herring, and no pertinent kitchen implements save for this knife. How could one serve herring raw and with only a knife? It was then that I recalled something one of the weebs from the school anime club has told me. In Japan, raw fish is known as sashimi, and nishi, that is herring served with roe, is a particular delicacy. Suddenly, it was all clear to me. Alexander V. Badman, you've been conducting your business in the shadows long enough. It's time your deeds were finally revealed. Yes, it's time that the world knows that you are, in fact, an aspiring sushi chef. I'm doing what now? In hindsight, it makes perfect sense. After so many years struggling as a low-level criminal, you wanted to make a clean break from your sordid past. You wanted to make a living through honest work. A fresh start in what could be fresher than raw fish. Yet you knew that your underworld associates would frown on your Epicurean explorations. So, you hid yourself away in this abandoned mansion to train. The blood on the knife is none other than your own, spilled by mistake during a particularly intense prep session. This was no crime at all. This was passion. Pick heads or tails? Well, since we got a fit, I guess I'll pick tails this time. From Sonic the Hedgehog. The Hedgy Hog. Okay, yes, sure, that's exactly what's going on here. You know, this is some pretty inspiring stuff. Like, you can make a documentary out of this. That's great, kid. Now, please untie me. Of course! Who am I to stand between a man and his dream? It's gonna be a minute, though. I tied these knots hecka tight. My hands are super slimy from carrying that herring around. You do realize you have a knife, right? Yeah, but I don't want to turn you into sashimi by mistake. Alright, that's fair enough. I'd probably taste terrible anyway. And then I guess he died again. My thumb is a foot. Your thumb is a foot? Cactus, you might want to get that checked out then. Alright. Let's do the cash and the note. My nose? What is this evidence, you may ask? Exhibit 1. A mysterious note. My nose, I am a foot, is a foot. What? What a dirty adult you are. Thank you, Joe. It's Hagu's time to get spooked. Observe the handwriting. Strange, isn't it? It does kind of look like a elementary schooler scribbled on it with a Sharpie. No need to be so harsh, bad man. After all, weren't you the one who wrote it? You do know I'm a professional forger, right? Moving on, Exhibit 2, the stack of money. It's a tidy sum to have been stuffed unceremoniously under a couch. Hagu just picked heads or tails, though, Joe. Not sure exactly how much, but then I suppose it's no mystery to you, is it? Considering it's your money? Regardless, with those two pieces of evidence, I had no trouble at all determining the exact nature of your criminal. Hold up, did you say that money is mine? Of course it's yours. If that money didn't belong to you, then how else could you have financed the... Okay, great, I confess. Wait, what? That's my money. I'm the one who did whatever it was you're about to go off about. Just give me the money. Oh, well, alright then. Are you sure you don't want to argue just a little more? Try to prove your innocence? I had some really great plot twists and dramatic reversals lined up. Nah, I'm good, kid. What did Hagu win? I don't know, Joe. What did Hagu win? But now that we've established very clearly that the pile of money is my legitimate property, I got a proposition for you. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Joe. IDK, so you get this? Okay, well, thank you. Glug glug.
me see. Did I read this? Yeah, I got a proposition for you. Let me go and I'll give you $100 out of that pile. That sounds like bribery. I mean, you call it that, sure. But really, isn't bribery just a kind of financial transaction? This is a free market, kid. There's nothing unsavory about a little exchange of goods and services. I don't know about that. It just doesn't seem like something that Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County, would do. I have a moral compass, you know. But are you the ultimate moral compass? Are you the super high school level moral compass? Alright, fine. 200.
250.
Deal.
Done.
Hurry up and untie me. That money's not doing either of us any good if we get eaten by demons.
Still, I can't help but feel like there's something unsolved here. If you're the one responsible for the money and the escargot debacle, then how'd the horse mask get in the bathtub?
Don't sweat the details, kid. I'm sure it's nothing you need to worry about. What? And then we died again. Will we ever live? Okay. So we did the escargot debacle. So now let's use the fish and the cash. Thinking about Roblox?
They seem so inconspicuous at first, don't they? A fish and some cash. You might even be tempted to dismiss them as irrelevant to the case at hand. But you'd be wrong. Wrong! These seemingly random items are actually the crux of an international criminal conspiracy. And you, Alexander V. Badman, are the ringleader.
Kid, I've never even left the West Coast.
And why would you need to, when you have peons scattered around the globe doing your nefarious bidding?
Thinking about Roblox Kibo. What does Roblox Kibo look like? Cactus. I want to see this.
This quaint life you lead in Lynn County as a totally unsuccessful failure of a cat burglar, wasting away your fading youth quarreling with a school kid. It's all just an ingenious disguise to throw the feds off your trail, but I'd expect no less from a peerless villain such as yourself.
Wow, even when you're complimenting me, you still somehow manage to make me feel like shit. And more importantly, you haven't even told me what I'm allegedly doing with this global crime syndicate.
Oh, but isn't it obvious? The fish alone tells you everything you need to know. At first, I thought perhaps it was a member of the genus Clupea, some kind of herring or whatever.
I show it Discord, let me look.
Pretty sure. What the fuck? There was a Roblox Kibo in the manga? What? Is this official? Is this from the official fucking manga? That there's a Roblox Kibo?
I'm so curious.
At first, I thought perhaps it was a member of the genus. Oh yeah, I read that. But only an amateur jumps to conclusions.
I think so, but the manga isn't canon. Here, I'll show it for people in chat. Hold on. Give me one moment. Let me save it to my desktop so I don't put it in the art folder. Alright guys. Here he is. Roblox Kibo. Terrifying. Terrifying. Cursed. But also a little blessed. He looks kind of cute. Alright. Let's get back into the game. pretty sure it was in the manga. Let me check. The manga is strange. We've been in this house for like 45 minutes tops.
Okay, fine. Maybe it was more like 3 minutes on Wikipedia, but that's beside the point.
I come back to this.
There is no common herring, but a critically endangered red handfish.
Yes, you have been welcomed by the rare Roblox Kibo. Give him praise and say thank you, Roblox Kibo, and you will be blessed with all of the hope. There's a lot of cursed content in the V3 manga you can't even imagine. Oh boy. I have more. I have quite a lot too. Oh god. Don't handfish have, you know, hand-looking fins? The fins on this one look pretty normal to me.
I'm sure it would have had hand fins if you hadn't harvested them to sell in the black market as a delicacy. For decades now, you've been poaching endangered aquatic wildlife across the globe, all to fill the bellies of corrupt oligarchs. Handfish fins, turtle fins, shark fins. How many have died by your hands? How many innocent animals have you drowned in your sanguineous soup of sin? But I say no more. Your trail of blood ends here, bad man. For your diabolical poaching ring, I'm afraid that is La Fin.
Wow, look at young James Bond over here dropping one-liners like first period electives. How many times do I have to tell you? I didn't do jack, and every minute you waste on this farce is another minute closer to us getting murdered by the monster upstairs.
What, the thing with all the eyes? I'm pretty sure it's just a taxidermy model. Another now extinct species cut down by your gang of poachers, no doubt.
Does that thing look like an endangered species to you?
Are horses endangered? I don't really remember.
Wait, what? Horses?
Anyway, that's pretty much that. I brought out the evidence, dropped the accusation, had a couple dramatic twists, and even made a plot-relevant pun, so that covers all my usual bases. See you next week. Maybe next time you'll come up with a better crime.
Wait, you can't leave yet. You still have to untie me. You never even told me what you meant about the horses. Whatever. Guess I'll have to get out of this myself. A loyal army of criminal fishmongers sure would come in handy right about now. Not like that's gonna happen anytime soon. Hell, I don't even like fish. Ugh! Oh god. Replace your sprite with Roblox Kibo. You know,
Maybe for a little bit.
Hold on.
Maybe just for a little bit. Just for a little bit.
Let me see, where was my file for that? Smart select. Here you go. There you go. There's the Kibo. Hell, I don't even like fish. Alright, we got 6 more endings left. So let's do the knife and the note. There you go. You guys now have Roblox Kibo for the rest of at least this game stream.
A strange collection of evidence, isn't it? A note shrouded in secrecy. A knife steeped in blood. A mansion lost to ruin.
Not sure I'd call a 1B1B a mansion,
But this evidence is all I need to crack this case wide open. Yes, this case of violence, passion, and romance. The confounding case of the clowns and the craniums. The what now? Spare me the feigned ignorance, bad man. We both know you're not as completely dim-witted as you look.
Thanks? Wait, or was that an insult?
But you're a bonehead, or should I say, a skull from the Cranium Gang. I knew what was up as soon as I saw the paintings in the parlor and bedroom. His mansion may look totally trashed and unwanted, but it's actually the staging grounds for the bitter, blood-soaked turf war between the rival gangs, the clowns and the craniums. The skull and clown paintings are the gang's way of marking their territory, like graffiti, but infinitely less practical.
This makes stream 100% better.
The second floor is clown turf, while the craniums rule the ground floor.
Is this your turn to die? Like, is Miley the craniums? And then, like, Rio and Tia are the clown turf?
From the fact that I found you in the living room, it was simple to deduce that your loyalty lies with the craniums. Am I wrong?
Roblox Kibo makes stream 100% better. Roblox Kibo is so blessed I can't even. I mean, yes. Even if I do hate clowns.
Aha, so the truth comes out. And with that, everything else falls tidily into place. Tell me, bad man, in a tussle, what's a gangster's second most deadly weapon?
I guess a gun would be number one, so I'm trying to pay attention to the game, but I just go back to Roblox Kibo. It's fate. A knife?
Precisely. And what a coincidence that I should find just a weapon locked away deep within clown territory! One might assume that you had hidden armaments there to later access when the cranium stormed the second floor. I don't think it's that simple. The knife was bloodied when I found it. In other words, this was an implement, not of future violence, but of violence past. A memento of a fallen comrade, or perhaps even a lover?
Kid, you know I'm already married, right?
But your lover couldn't have been a fellow cranium. If that had been the case, why then would the knife be on the second floor?
Roblox Kibo X Hagu.
No, bad man. You fell in love with a clown, didn't you? A forbidden love, star-crossed even. Like Tony and Maria from Shakespeare's timeless masterpiece, A Midsummer Night's Dream. And when your lover, like Tony, perished in a brutal knife fight in this very house, you swore revenge. A revenge no less than the total annihilation of all the remaining clown gang. This note, Iron Snail authorization. Here's another question, bad man. What is a snail?
A mollusk?
Okay, yes, but I was kind of hoping you'd give a less accurate answer.
A slug in a shell?
Exactly! And so we come to the truth of the iron snail. A slug in a metal shell.
Wait, you don't mean I now ship myself with Roblox Kibo?
Indeed. This note from the big skull boss was to give you permission to use the gangster's deadliest weapon in its most lethal form. When a gangster comes sauntering down the street at you and slowly lifts their arm, what should you fear most?
A gun?
Nah, I'm talking about rhythmic hand percussion.
What?
I know you're an uncultured ruffian, but have you never, ever seen A Midsummer Night's Dream?
I have. I've had to watch it. I've had to read it. My school performed it. My fucking school loves A Midsummer Night's Dream. They really love Shakespeare, of course, because theater department.
monsters are at their most dangerous when they're slowly advancing towards you while snapping, clapping, and performing Broadway choreography. But even more dangerous than such bare-handed percussion is the use of the castanets, traditionally a pair of shells bound with string. The slug is the string. Its iron shell, the metal discs used in croquettes, that is, the Moroccan castanets. Oh, hey, Lynn! How are you doing? You're on break. It's nice to see you here. I hope you have a good day. Are you having a good Spooktober? A good scary October? A good Scaretober? I hope you are. The slug in the stream. Oh, wait, I read that. I shudder to even imagine the carnage if you got your hands on such a weapon. What a dirty adult you are. Oh, hi, Hagu. Thank you for the redeem, Lynn. I'm sorry, Hagu. That's not epic, Lynn. That's just the... Every time someone joins, they just be like, oh, Hagu's here. Oh, Jackie is here. Hi, Jackie. Hi, everyone. I've been lurking the whole time. Oh, hello. Yes, Spooktober. Spook. Yes, it's nice to have you guys here. Hope y'all having fun. Kid, you whipped out an actual revolver like 10 seconds ago? Jackie comes out of the shadows, only when Lynn shows up, to show their love for Lynn. At any rate, your revenge plan ends here, bad man. I know the pain you bear must be heavy, and it's all too easy to let that pain harden into hate. But that's not what your lover would have wanted, is it? You can't heal when you learn how to forgive. I also do not know who Kibo is, but he is now my sprite in the corner here, at least for this game stream. He looks very sexy. When the rest of your gang gets here, you tell them that it's up to you to end this cycle of violence. Take care, bad man. My work here is done. Kid? You realize there's no actual cranium gang coming to untie me, right? Kid, come back here! At least leave me the revolver! Oh god, the clowns are here. My worst fear. I guess Roblox Key Blow is cool. Okay, so we got west side of Lynn County story. Also, now that Lynn is here, we are truly in Lynn County. How long has that been on the right sides of the screen? I'm not sure. It does kind of look more like Minecraft. You're right. Alright, so let's see. That was... Let's do the gnome and the fish now. I legit just noticed it. Gnome and fish. Sadly, me too. It's all good. Behold, the evidence! How'd you know it's Roblox Kibo, though? Cactus, it could be Minecraft Kibo, too. Speaking of, how'd you guys feel about Steve Minecraft being in Smash? I'm excited because that means the possibility of having Komaeda in Smash is improved exponentially. Behold, the evidence! Anything to say for yourself, criminal? A fish and a garden gnome. That's, compelling. Alright, fine. Komaeda and Smash, please. Please! Please! That's all I want in my life now. If he gets in Smash, I don't need anything else in my life ever. Komaeda and Smash, please. Please! He needs to be with his boyfriend, Sans. Sans. I tried really hard to figure out how these two fit together. I just couldn't think of anything. Honestly, I was hoping you'd just confess to whatever it was you did when I showed them to you. Komaeda x Sans, the best pairing in all the world. Started as a joke, but now I seriously want Komaeda and Smash. You know, everyone thought it was a joke when I brought up Komaeda in
Smash. I think I've been talking about Komaeda in Smash before I even started streaming. Like, I have been serious day one about Komaeda being in Smash. Like, I want him in it. We need a visual novel rep, so like, you know? Let me see. Let me see what comes up when I put in Komaeda in my Twitter search. I can't find it. Twitch's search function is so, like, broken now. I hate it. But yeah, I know I've been talking about Komaeda being in Smash for, like, at least a solid year. Komaeda X Sans, please Nintendo, let it happen. I have ideas for what he would have for his moveset, but that would be spoilers, so...
Honestly, I was hoping you just confessed to whatever it was. I don't know, like maybe you were running a black market seafood restaurant / Joanne Crafts knockoff? Kinda like those places that are somehow both a Taco Bell and a KFC at the same time?
That's maybe the worst idea for a business that I've ever heard.
Not like you have to rub it in. Also, his alts would be like the Danganronpa protagonist. Like, he could be an alt from Makoto, I guess.
But, you know, I want Komaeda to be the main man. Everyone knows who Komaeda is. Even if they don't know Danganronpa, they know who Komaeda is. Okay, sorry. Maybe add it in Danganronpa chat sometime, Elio? Yeah, I'll do that later.
Anyway, we're both on the same page now, right? You were wrong about me. This house is way too spooky, and we both need to get the hell out.
Who said I was wrong? You did do something here, I just haven't figured it out yet. Seriously, kid? Can't you just admit defeat for once? Elio, we have been here for at least 3 weeks. I think tell us, spoiler us. I'll say it in the Discord chat for Danganronpa so I can spoiler it properly. My brother knows who Gundam is because I ran to him about him. He doesn't listen though. Aw. I'm sorry about that. Everyone should hear about your praise for our Lord and Savior, Gundam Tanaka. Gundam Tanaka! You know? That sucks.
If that's how it's going to be, maybe I'll just leave you here and you can figure out how to escape, since obviously you're just so much smarter than me.
Hold on, that's not what I meant. Don't go, at least untie me first.
Untie yourself, I'm leaving.
Wait, kid? Wait, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 14 in the western half of Lynn County?
Between 4 and 17!
Oh god, I'm going to die here, aren't I? Alright, easy there, Alexander. You can do this. Jam left the door open, so if I just wiggle this chair over to the exit...
Wish I could stay longer, but I came the last few minutes of my break. Good luck on the game, have fun. Oh, well, thank you for popping in, Lynn. It was nice having you. Have a good rest of your day at work. I hope everything goes by smoothly. See you later, Lynn.
Also, what a dirty adult you are. Thank you, Lynn. I got scared Hagu on the way out. Oh god. I'm sure I'll make it out of here somehow. Well, Schrodinger's KFC / Taco Bell. Alright, let me see. Behold your new gods. Let me see. What is this barn? Oh god, I've seen the Twitter one, but I haven't seen the other ones. What are these? Let me see. If you don't upload every day, then you will be forgotten. Were you trying to market your shitty product by using our platform? Did you think you didn't have to pay us? Oh god. I am retweeting that. The fucking YouTube one, I feel that. I feel that. But even then, when I upload every day, I'm forgotten. Anyway, I love them. I don't know who I would simp for of the 3. False. No other deity can ever usurp Hatsune Miku's rightful throne. You're right. These are like false deities in comparison to Hatsune Miku. Let me see. Who is my type of the three? I'd say probably Twitter. Yeah, Twitter looks most my type. She looks like she would be very good at killing me. She's like the only one that isn't smiling. So I feel like she has more intent to kill me. So yeah. Ironically, I'd simp Instagram even though I adamantly refuse to ever use Instagram. Same. Mine is Twitter too. Yeah, Twitter be looking good. The one that looks more of my type is probably Instagram. She's Shin, but a girl on a website. I'm gonna lie. Hagu, you've got it. Joe, you've got it. Twitter is best girl. See, this is why I use Twitter. Okay, so what ending we got now? We got the Schrodinger's KFC Taco Bell. So let's do the gnome and the jaw now. So did I retweet that? Hopefully I retweeted that so everyone can see that on my Twitter. Okay, gnome and jaw. Eh? Are you not clicking? Oh. I had to get through my dialogue. Whoops. I present my first exhibit, this garden gnome. Oh yeah, that's a criminal gnome if I ever saw one. You may laugh, but your joke couldn't be farther from being not close to the truth. Allow me to present exhibit number 2, a human jawbone. Though Instagram is probably the only website I am determined to never touch. I made an Instagram for like a VA thing and then I just never went on it. Kid, where exactly did you find that? Instagram Gajinka though? She's pretty cute. Yeah, she is pretty cute. I like that she's got like purple hair. She kind of got like that Byakuren hairstyle from Toho going on. And why should I bother telling you? I'm sure you know exactly where you left it. After you were finished sacrificing the rest of the body to the gnome demons! Gnome demons? The demons spoke of it in that fabled grimoire of foul magic, the Necronomicon. Demons that you think have been communing with you through the gnome statue. Instagram site? Bleh. Instagram Gajinka? Step on me. I thought you said you couldn't simp though, Barn. Twitter is the only one not trying to seduce you. See, that's why I find her attractive. She's the only one not trying to seduce me. I like that. Why else would you lock the gnome away in a secret compartment? That summoning circle in the bedroom, the, whatever that god-awful thing was in the lounge? They're all part of your vile human sacrifice rituals, aren't they? Wait, you mean you saw the thing in the lounge, too? I mean, it's kinda hard not to. It's the thing I was trying to warn you about. It looks like it's taxidermy, but I swear, when I was up there, I saw it move. Oh, I'm sure you did. While you were hiding inside it, murdering your innocent victims to appease the gnome demons! But this sick charade ends here. The gnome demons aren't real, bad man. The only thing you've been appeasing is your own appetite for carnage! I didn't want to do this, but it's the only way to bring you back to your senses. The garden gnome shatters on the ground with a resounding crack. There, it's finished. Oh, can he escape this time? The gnome at least won't kill him now. Take some time to think about what you've done, murderer. I hope you're sorry. Wait, you've got it all wrong. This is exactly what I was trying to warn you about. Kid, don't go. I don't want to get eaten by worms. So I'm assuming that this CG is gonna have worms. So worm warning ahead of time. Worm warning, I'll let you know once it goes away. Kid, please. Kid! Okay, the worms are now gone. The Necronomicon. Necronomicon. Alright, so got 3 more endings left. So let's do Jaw and Cash. Alrighty.
I can't believe I didn't catch on to it earlier. You've been doing it under my nose this whole time. And I am so sorry.
Wait, what?
You've been selling your organs online just to make ends meet, and I never even noticed. I thought you were just stealing for fun, but really you were doing it to feed your family. Every time I caught you, every time you pleaded for me to let you go, I kept telling myself it was all for the sake of justice, but I was too blind to see that the real injustice was financial inequity all along. Words can't express my shame. I feel like I'm Inspector Valgert from that Hugh Jackman movie.
And I bet Saw and Cash is that he is actually Jigsaw from the Saw movies. Jaw. Well, they made a reference to the Hugh Jackman movie at least.
In my pursuit of an incorruptible ideal, I lost sight of what really matters. Truth.
Can we rewind for a moment? How exactly did you jump to that conclusion from a jawbone and a pile of cash?
It was easy, once I saw how all the pieces connect. If my mastery of forensic anatomy serves, that jawbone could only have come from a human, specifically an adult human between the ages of 20 and 200. Curious, isn't it? That such a jawbone would appear in the same building as the only human adult I know who's willing to speak to me for more than 2 minutes at a time?
Hold up. I don't want to pry, kid, but, aren't you in school? Don't you have teachers? Hell, do you even have legal guardians?
Yes, I was curious indeed. And that's when I remembered something important. I have read that people will sometimes sell powdered rhino bones on the internet as a kind of medicine, often for a very high price. If that was so, then why not human bones as well? And thus, it was then when I realized this was no crime at all. Actually, it was a crime. It was Hagu! Hagu collects human bones. In reality, you had surgically extracted your own jawbone to grind up and sell as a black market aphrodisiac! To Hagu! My apologies. I didn't mean to make your jaw drop. I realize it must have only very recently regenerated after all.
Jaws don't regenerate.
At any rate, I'm truly sorry for everything I've done till now. And from here on out, I swear, I'll do my best to support you. Not as arch nemesis, but as friends.
Thanks.
Please, don't mention it. Now, let's get you untied so I can give you back your jawbone and your pile of money.
Seriously? Wow, that's incredibly incredibly helpful of you.
It's the least I can do if I want to start making things right. And besides, who doesn't like a happy ending?
And then they died. Alright. So then we got ending 15. So that will be Jaw and Knife. Okay. Jaw and Knife.
Behold, evidence number 1. A human jawbone.
You mean that was just lying around this place?
But of course, why should it be surprising to find human remains? At the scene of a murder!
Murder? Are you serious, kid?
Deathly serious. For you see, my second piece of evidence is this blood-stained knife!
Kid, please tell me that's just ketchup.
I'm afraid not. I'd know the scent of blood anywhere. Ah, the murder weapon and the remains of the victim, together under the same roof. All that's missing. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, cactus.
Whew. I really needed that.
All that's missing is the murder.
Okay, listen. I realize this looks bad, but I swear I never killed anyone.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Joe. My internet sucks right now, so sorry if I randomly stop talking or have to leave stream. The stream itself isn't loading for me, only the chat, but I'll stay here while I can. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Hagu, but it's all good. Don't worry about it. Hopefully your internet starts working correctly again soon.
You've gotta believe me. Oh, I guess I'll tell Hagu. Well, I accused... Since Hagu wouldn't have heard me say that, well, I accused you of having a bone black market. Hagu. I'll say that in chat. No, I'm not making that a reward, Joe.
Oh, I believe you, bad man. How could I not? After all, the actual killer was me!
Oh my god! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it was Jam! I will provide no context, but there is now an image out there in the world of my barn head over a picture of Jesus descending into the world. I would like the context for that, Barn. Could you please give me the context? Ah yes, I see Hagu expanded the market after their organ black market dealings have been successful. I mean, they did take my bones last night and grounded it into a powder, so never. I'll find out eventually. It's the last thing I do. I'll give you the image, though. I'll drive all the way down to what was it, Utah? I'll drive down to Utah and make you give me the answers. Is it Utah? I think Barn lives in Utah. I can't remember.
You're such a naive fool, bad man. And that's what made you the perfect prey. All these years spent as nemesis are endless charades of cat and mouse.
Alright, bet. Meet me in the Denny's parking lot at 2 a.m. I've never been to Utah though, so will I even be at the right Denny's parking lot? Honestly, guys, if you can give me all your bones, it really helps me out. No, Joe, it's too much power. Give me the image, Barn. Give me the image.
All mere warm-ups for the most dangerous game. And when I'm done here, it's your jaw casually tossed aside like a wishbone from a bucket of KFC. Not one soul will notice that you're gone, and not one will suspect a thing.
All Denny's parking lots are connected. You'll find it, Elio. Will I, though? It will be, as they say, the perfect crime. Please, kid, you don't have to do this. Just let me go. I won't tell anyone. I don't want to die.
That's what they all say, bad man. That's what they all say. Now then, it's time to say goodbye, old friend.
Jam is the best kid killer from ages 4 to 17 in the western side of Lynn County. I fucking knew that Jam was the real killer. Fucking knew it. Bang. Wait, did you just say the word bang?
Ha! Oh man, I can't believe you fell for it. Ooh, the real murderer was me. Super spooky. As if. You know, for an intermunicipal criminal genius, you're a heck of gullible.
You little shit.
What's the matter, bad man? Embarrassed? If only you could have seen the look on your face.
I'll give the image on the condition you don't share it visually in art time. Just describe its glory without actually showing the picture. Gotcha. I'm down for that. I was gonna ask if it was okay if I could show it anyway before I would ever show it. So yeah.
Fortunately, I can see it whenever I want because I made sure to record the whole thing on my phone. Anyways, I'm gonna go home and upload that to YouTube. Okay, let me see what this image is. I like how it's like a manga barn house too. It's like, it has even more power because it's manga barn house. Barn god. I'm so curious what the subtext for this is. Like, you descending from the heavens in a manga. Like, what is this, Attack on Titan? It's not even for, like, inappropriate reasons. I just like depriving Joe of its view. Bet. Well, thank you for showing it to me, at least, Barn. Thank you. If it goes viral, you can have, like, 10% of the ad money. Later.
Kid, get back here. Untie me, you miserable little gremlin. Ugh, looks like I'm all alone. Whatever, I can get out of this one myself. Got a knife now, that's something at least. Hey, wait, where's the knife? I could swear I saw it just a second ago. Man, Alexander just isn't having a good day. This is Alexander's bad day. The perfect crime. Alright. So now we got our final one. Okay. Well, this one requires to do some extra stuff in the house. So let me do that. So let me go. Let me see. Go to the parlor. And then click on the painting and use the candle. There's something mysterious about it, yeah. Use the candle. Aha! This painting must be a puzzle. And I bet if I solve it, I'll find another piece of evidence. Not spoopy if you don't give me it. Then I ain't spoopy. F. The fact that Joe wants it so hard right now just gives Barn even more power to not share it, I bet. Fortunately, I figured out the solution ages ago. If I just take this actual candle and use it to light the one in the painting. I feel blessed since I actually get to see it. I actually got to see the manga Jesus Barn House. I feel the power. Then the entire painting will catch fire. Huh, not what I was expecting. Pretty lame puzzle if you ask me. You know, I think the fire really balances the composition. Alright, so we did that. And then... Okay, so now we go to the kitchen. And then we go on the cooking supplies and we use candle, gun, and book. Alright, let's get this cake of bacon. Just need to figure out how. Naturally, the only proper way to bake a cake is in degrees Celsius. Wait, or was that Kelvin's? Just to be safe, why don't we go with something halfway in between the two? Okay, so if it's like between 180 degrees Celsius and 450K, that would be 320 degrees Celsius? Yeah, that sounds right. And if we're working in centiminutes, then I should probably leave it in for a good 3 hours. Alright, there we go. All set. Gosh, I love baking. Are we just gonna light the entire house on fire for this ending? Gosh, I love baking. That's not baking. Pretty sure that cake's gonna need at least another hour. Jam is me baking. Meanwhile, during the chat tries to figure out what chat is talking about portion of the stream, Elio is now trying to solve a mystery in about 16 unique ways. Or more like create a mystery. Alright. So let's go to the bedroom. That's gotta be the most terribly drawn. Yeah. Oh wait, there was a thing. Yeah, let's use this meter stick. Honestly, though, with a pentagram this poorly arranged, I doubt you could commune with the ghost of Colonel Sanders, let alone any proper demons. Hagu colored in Witch Now, and I'm living for it. I can't simp, but I'm close. I'm playing Among Us, but with randoms. Witch Now is my reason to live. I'm this close to simping for Witch Now. Barn Jesus is my reason to live, but Barn is taking it away from me. Barn giveth and Barn taketh away. Good thing I got this meter stick that helps fix things up. And a cute angle here. A fallen angel here. And we're done. Now then, let's see how it works. By the way, have you guys ever watched Love Live, especially Love Live Sunshine? Because Johanne is best girl. Talking about fallen angels reminded me of her. Demons of the Afterrealm, I invoke thee. Rise, ascend, materialize. Come on out or whatever. I mean, I guess since I am close to the devil's number, it makes sense that I'd take Jesus away from a believer. I'm not a believer, I just want to believe in believing. By the way, congrats on the 665 subs. Barn, I hope you get that 666 sub soon. Come on out or whatever. Demons? Hello? Oh no! Cactus, if your eyes aren't working very well, I would suggest possibly laying down and closing your eyes so that you don't strain them too much. Demons? Hello? Is anybody there? Can you hear me? Should I, like, invoke louder or... Well, alrighty then. I guess that's a no? Hey, what's that smell? It's just me, or is it starting to get kind of smoky in here? What a mysterious phenomenon. Okay, in hindsight, maybe not that mysterious. So I better go find that fire extinguisher. Well, now we can finally grab that fire extinguisher, I bet. Heh, don't mind me. Just passing through, doing some detective stuff. Kid, I don't want to alarm you, but is something burning here? Are eyes normally supposed to work? Yeah? Are yours not? Hagu, are you okay? No, it's more like my eyes can't focus on anything and can't process what's happening. So I'm kind of just... Oh, I know that feeling a bit too well, Cactus. Like, there's probably like a bunch that's like hitting your senses, right? And you can't concentrate on any because you're just having so many of them hit you at once. I know that feeling. Or like, take it easy. Maybe walk away from some stuff that's hitting you so that you have less stuff that's like hitting your senses. Like, if you're listening to something and watching something or like doing something, like, what I do is I get rid of one of those so I can better concentrate or like have a moment to kind of reframe my mind, kind of. So yeah. I just put a bunch of Gundam headcanons and stuff in Danganronpa. Can't believe there's actually people whose eyes work. Yeah, I know, right? I'm wearing glasses right now. Yeah, it happens like all the time. But Barn did say checkmark gamers at the start of the stream though, Joe. Anyway, kid, I don't want to alarm you, but is something burning here? Like, I can smell smoke and... Everything is fine, fine! Slightly on fire, yes, but fine. I mean, how could he say it in the stream? Unless he, like, joins a voice call with me. All I have to do is take this fire extinguisher and... kid, you do realize that thing's empty, right? Well, we're gonna die. You can't just drop that on me without an explanation. You said something's on fire? Okay, yeah, right. Explanation! So, basically, I think I figured out what the crime was here, and it's arson. Baby, I'm gonna get some water so I don't die. Yes, go get that water! Go get that hydration! Cactus! Also, I'm the arsonist, so... Wait, what? You lit the house on fire?
Accidentally! I accidentally started a bunch of fires in like half the rooms in the house and never put them out. Is it still illegal if I didn't mean to? It's not, right?
No, I'm pretty certain that's still a crime.
Oh god, you're right. I'm a criminal now. Goodbye, Jam, the world's greatest kid detective between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County. I got a notification, but I can't see where it's from. Oh, it's from my friend server. Gotcha. And hello, Jam, the world's worst juvenile delinquent between the ages of 4 and 17 in the western half of Lynn County. My career, my dreams, all up in flames. Just like us in about 10 minutes, I guess.
Wait, hold up, kid. Even if you did commit arson, which, by the way, it seriously sounds like you did, you still have a future. Also, more importantly, I still have a future. And I really don't want to burn to death here, so can you please untie me already?
I could have a future, even though I'm a criminal?
Yeah, you're a bright kid with plenty of talents. Some of them are even useful. I'm sure you'll do fine as, I don't know, a low-level pyramid scheme administrator or a serial noise ordinance violator. Hell, you could even be my sidekick if you wanted to.
Really? You'll be my sidekick in crime?
That's not really...
Oh, Batman, I can't believe I misjudged you all this time. Don't worry, we're going to be the best crime duo the western half of Lynn County's ever seen.
Don't worry, I'll be back in 3 days. I died, how unfortunate, how sad. Joe looking kinda sus, not gonna lie. Very sad. Everyone, please have a moment of silence for Hagu. And for Cactus. And also Barn. Okay, the moment of silence is over.
I'll get you untied right away. It'll only take a couple minutes. Crash. Or maybe I'll just drag you out of here.
Whatever you're gonna do it fast because I think this place is about to go.
Well, that's it for that case. In the end, the real crime was actually the friendship we forged along the way.
You realize that doesn't actually make any sense, right?
Just shut up and let me have my moment, Batman.
Still, I can't help but feel there are some lingering questions that never got answered. Like, what was up with the summoning circle and the word letter? Why was the house abandoned in the first place? And the demon in the lounge, like, what the fuck?
You know, not all mysteries are meant to be solved. That's my final insight as a kid detective.
Yeah, I guess you're finally right for once. Whatever was going on in there, it's all lost in the flames now.
Exactly, so let's get a move on, yeah?
My stream works for like half a second before it stops working. Shaking my fucking head, darn you, internet. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Hagu.
I came up with like 10 crimes in the last 5 minutes, and I'm all kinds of excited to try them out. We're gonna steal so many T-Rex portraits you wouldn't believe it.
Oh boy, not this again. Oh shit, he's still alive. Well, that was ending 16. So that's all of the endings now.
We got all of the endings for Jam and the Mystery of the Mysteriously Spooky Mansion.
I'm glad finally that bad man was able to live. That's all I was really hoping for in an ending. I felt bad for him. But yeah, that was a fun little game. It was pretty funny.
But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick little break real fast, and then we'll get started with end roll. Because I am hungry.
Also, Keyboard time is now over.
Elio time now. Anyway, I'll be right back. So see you guys later.